What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Thursday Show with your host, Ian.
And Neda. And Alfie.
And Alfie.
We have our guest today.
Special guest speaker. You know, guys, today we were thinking, what value can we share with you guys? And we thought, why not talk about how we're going day by day through quarantine? Because it's a hard time. A lot of people are struggling. There's a lot
because of COVID.
Because of COVID, right? And there's a lot of negativity going around. And I think we've managed to stay really positive. Yeah, really positive, focused, productive.
Very much so. I think more than ever.
Exactly. So, we thought we'd share a little bit about our daily routine, what we do to stay positive, stay productive, stay focused, and continue smashing our goals.
Yeah.
So, what's a typical day like for you, Mom, on COVID?
Waking up early. So, if anything, I think since the pandemic, we've been both you and I, so busy doing so many different things other than the typical job home. I was be working from home for over a decade. So to implement more things to my day, I thought I need to wake up earlier. So my goal has been to wake up between 5:30, 6 is already getting late. So I aim for 5:30 in the morning. So that's a big change, because before I would wake up at 7. So it's an hour and a half, and I find that I get a lot. I'm able to implement meditation in that morning right before I get to my home office. So meditation and reflection, and do some reading.
I think that's I think that's a very important point, guys. Just because we're stuck at home and a lot of us are working from home now, it doesn't mean that we should stop waking up early. We should try and stick to our original routine that we would have been in had we been leaving the house, because ultimately that's what keeps us productive, that's what keeps us motivated, focused, and at the end of the day, when you think about it, right, we're working from home now. And we're saving so much more time not needing to commute to work.
Yes, that's so big.
So, just using that time alone that you would have been spending commuting and putting it towards something productive, like meditation, like you said, or a little bit of exercise.
Yoga,
whatever it is, any type of exercise that you do. We shared in a video recently about a very, very powerful morning routine that from a book called The 5 a.m. Club, right?
Yeah, from Robin Sharma.
And he really stresses the power of starting your day, by working
is very
out.
important. The morning, how you set your morning will affect your whole day.
Yeah.
Really.
So part of that is naturally waking up early so that you have time to do things that ultimately better you and your day, starting off your day on a very positive note. So like exercising, for example, or reading a book. There's a lot of things. Self-help, any type of book that's ultimately going to better you in some way. There's actually a statistic that shows that for the average reader who reads, about for the average reader who reads about half an hour a day, at the end of 33 years, just reading 30 minutes a day, that's almost 1,000 books read. Wow. Can you imagine the impact that you would be able to make in not only your life, but the lives of other people, had you read 1,000 books on wealth, health,
so many things,
relationship, anything, any area. Reading 1,000 books,
you would powerful. You would gain so much knowledge.
Yeah.
So that my morning, then waking up early, getting exercise, meditation, reflection. So that's what I usually do.
Intermittent fasting as well.
Exactly. Well, we do that.
Yeah, we do that as well.
Ian introduced me to that because I was finding, after going through menopause, it's hard to lose weight, and you exercise and you eat right, and it's like these little curls. I don't know how you would say
belly fat, no?
Belly fat.
Yeah, it's hard to
no, what do they call it? Donut? What is it?
Donut? I've never heard that one before.
I forget now. There's a saying something about tummy donut. I don't know.
I've never heard that.
There's something like that. It's hard. I find very hard to lose. So And then you said, how about intermittent fasting? And what are the benefits? They're
So like the reason that I really got into intermittent fasting and why my mom loves it now too is because, well, for one, you can skip breakfast, so that's already saving a whole bunch of time and effort in your morning.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you know, it's been proven that when you have an empty stomach, you're much more focused and your brain operates a lot better.
Better in an empty stomach.
Exactly, because you're not putting energy towards digestion, and instead all the energy is going to mental power, right?
Yeah.
The brain. So naturally, just by waking up on an empty stomach, exercising, and you know, staying without any food in your stomach for a couple of hours, that's when you're going to be at your optimal state.
Yeah.
And actually, because, you know, especially if you guys integrate an exercise into your morning routine, by exercising on an empty stomach,
you're burning more, right?
You literally become a fat burning machine.
Yeah.
Because you don't have
You're so cute.
The only fuel that your body has to exercise with is the fat, right?
You gotta burn the fat for energy.
Exactly, because you don't have calories. You haven't eaten anything since the night before, right?
Yeah, so it works out to almost, so if we have dinner, say at 6, we're gonna eat at 12 or 1.
Yeah, so typically that's the average. If you guys are into intermittent fasting, I highly encourage you guys to do some research about it.
Just coffee or tea, no sugar.
Yeah, it's literally for the morning having 0 calories. So only either black coffee, tea, or water, you know? And you can actually add those flavorings to the water so long as it's 0 calories.
Yeah. And
from there, I think we just start our day. Like, one thing that I personally love doing, I know my mom really resonates with this as well, is actually planning out like a set of action steps that you need to accomplish in any given day.
Yeah.
Because
like a list. I do, and I do like writing it down. I know we have our phones are mini computers, you know, these smartphones, but I still keep an agenda on my desk that I actually write down.
Handwriting it. Yeah, you know, whatever works.
And for me, it does. And I love taking the ruler and just crossing it out when it's done. There's a feeling of accomplishment, right? I finished that task. And you see it. It's so visual because it's right there. So for me, that works.
That works. There's so many systems. Personally, I'm a huge fan of time blocking.
Yeah.
Which is basically like you actually block out a set amount of time, like 1 hour, 2 hours, where you're dedicated to completing just one specific task. 100%
no multitasking.
Focused. No multitasking, you know?
Yeah. Actually, I like that idea a lot because we tend to, especially once I started the professional life, they love the fact that women are multitask. They can do millions of things at the same time. Sure, we can. Yes, we do better than men, and it's been proven scientifically.
It's true. I suck at multitasking.
But you know what? At the same time, it's like your brain has to be okay. I'm running this. It's like when on a weekend I'm cooking, I'm doing laundry, and the robot is vacuuming, and I gotta make sure it's not stuck under the couch or something. So it's your brain is all over the place. It's almost exhausting.
It is. It's mentally exhausting, and then people wonder why they're exhausted at the end of the day.
I am a lot of times.
You know, a lot of times it's also because people don't plan out breaks.
Yeah.
That's what I love about time blocking. You block out 1 hour, 2 hours of solid, 100% focused work.
Just for one particular task.
Yeah, one task at a time, right?
Yeah.
And then you actually block out time to take a break. And ultimately, I think that's been working very, very well for me to not only stay productive during COVID and the whole quarantine, but also being more productive than I've ever been in my entire life.
More so than
without before, like I've never worked honestly, I've never worked so hard in my life, and
I always say that people would say, oh, you work from home. I don't think I would have the discipline. I think I would be goofing off. And I said, if anything, we really work because you are your own.
Yeah, as an entrepreneur, you naturally both of us. We have businesses, right? That we've all both launched. I've launched a couple of businesses during COVID, and you know, at the end of the day, if we stop working, the money stops coming in. So
you have to.
You have to, right?
Yeah.
And I think it really just comes down to proper planning.
It is.
If you have a set list of tasks that you need to accomplish in any day, you're you're more focused. You know what
Yeah.
needs to get done. But
Exactly.
I think oftentimes people don't plan enough, and then they think that they have this abundance of time in a day. You know,
Yeah.
they can watch 2 movies of Netflix before getting started in their work, and time flies by. You know,
Yeah, it does.
before you realize it's dinner time now, and
Yeah.
well, now you don't feel like working because
Now you're too tired.
the day
It's
is
time.
done, yeah.
You might as well go to bed.
So, I think that's the best tips that we can give you guys. Like, wake up early, try and
Yeah.
get in a little bit of exercise, do some reading if you can. That's really good for exercising the brain.
Yeah, and reflection. I think journaling or
Meditation.
just taking some time to be with yourself
Mhm.
and connect with your feelings. I think that's so important to know how I'm feeling. I think a lot of times you ask yourself, how do you feel? Oh, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? How are you feeling? So really connecting.
I think the biggest hack for that is gratitude. Just
Yeah.
expressing things that you can be grateful for anything.
Yeah.
You can be grateful that you have the
Gratitude is
safety
so
of
big,
being
yeah.
at home and being able to stay home during the COVID pandemic, or like quite literally there's anything.
I always say that before even I put my foot out of the bed, I say all the things I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
It just puts me already in a app
I was
vibe.
just gonna say that. It's
it's
literally the biggest hack for putting you right into bliss. Instant.
Totally.
Like imagine if you already stepped out of your bed and you're already in this bliss state. Wouldn't that make your day already starting like on a phenomenal note?
Because
You're
there's
already-
always something you are gonna be
Yeah,
grateful for.
anything,
The fact
you
that you had a bed to sleep in, a warm bed to sleep in, the fact that you have a roof. It doesn't matter what kind of a house, apartment, condo, where you live, you actually have a roof.
Yeah.
Right? Running water, for me, like, can you imagine not having running water or opening, turning on the tap and hot water comes out? Like, it's pretty amazing.
A lot of
It's
things.
so many, there's tons of things to be that a lot of people say, oh, I cannot think of what. Oh yeah, just take a moment.
There's always something to be grateful for. you know?
Absolutely. And you open the fridge, there is food, and we have we can drink water from our tap.
Yeah,
even,
it's
you
like,
know,
you know,
little
access
things like
to
that. Yeah.
It's really so like guys. Maybe it sounds like I'm sure some of you guys are thinking. It sounds silly to be thinking there. Close your eyes and say, "Hey, I'm grateful for this and that and this." But honestly, like the impact that this has made in our own lives, if you guys try this,
Yeah.
it's gonna make a big difference. And,
It does,
that's
yes.
just from our experience, the
Yeah.
impact that it's made for us.
Yeah.
It's
And I take also now, besides saying all the things I'm grateful for, I do some affirmations, just quick affirmations. I
Yeah.
love the I am affirmations. I am beautiful. I am positive. I am successful. Just saying
I'm driven, I'm motivated, I'm productive. You're reaffirming this in your subconscious
Yeah,
mind.
it
And you
is.
guys don't need to take our word for it.
Yeah.
Do some research about this.
Figure it out.
Look,
Yeah.
research how many millionaires do affirmations, meditations,
It's so big.
practice gratitude.
Yeah, it is. Even Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer, he was quite an impactful person for me. He's passed away now, but he did a whole series on I am, and he has actually some CDs on that, and it's beautiful. And all it is I am that I am. So whatever it is that you want to say, and it's just really shifting your mindset and to things that are positive. And it's amazing because I always say when you change, everything around you changes.
Change starts from the inside,
So when we're looking for things to change outside, just start changing inside, and you will see not only the people around you gonna change, your surroundings are gonna change, and everything that you wish to materialize will occur.
That's I think the biggest takeaway that we can leave you guys with
Yeah.
in this entire video for really accelerating your experience during COVID, making sure that you're living on a more positive note is practice affirmations.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know where to start, My mom has I am affirmations on her channel. I have I am affirmations on our channel. It's like a guided meditation basically, where you know you just follow along and reaffirm things that you're grateful for in your life, and things that you want to become, all of that.
And I think this time, this pandemic, is an opportunity for us as a family, it was an opportunity to connect even in a deeper level, because we're stuck at home. So we can then want to do more things. We have to entertain ourselves. So it's an opportunity for you as well to connect with your significant other and your family, and I know we need to keep that social distancing, but there's so many wonderful apps that you still can connect without being physically. Like there is the WhatsApp, there is Zoom.
Any social media.
Yeah, so you can still, if anything, I think through the pandemic we have met such a beautiful tribe of positive, people. Like
even all of you beautiful people for being here, for us being able to speak to you guys and inspire you guys in some way to better your lives. I think it's such a beautiful experience, and we're so grateful for that, to be able to touch you guys in some way and make a genuine difference in your lives. I think I can speak for you as well. Like we're extremely happy to have this opportunity to provide value to you guys.
Absolutely, and this all happened
because of COVID. Yeah, it's literally because of COVID, right?
Like we would not be doing this. I don't think so.
So
so it's find it within yourself, something to keep yourself busy that will inspire you to reconnect and do other new connections.
Take this whole COVID, like I know there's a lot of negativity, but
there is.
Shift your mindset so you take this as an opportunity to accelerate your life and to come out of this COVID much better than when you came in.
Absolutely. And it can be done.
It can, 100%. We've never had so much free time in our life. Like, just think about it, the amount of time you would have spent commuting.
Yeah.
Right there, if you put that towards reading a book or doing some kind of personal development, something that's going to impact your life and the lives of other people.
There's so many webinars.
There's so much. There's tons.
Amazing
it's like free
stuff
content. There's so much.
It's just, there's that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So it's all up to you.
And with that, guys, I think we've given as much as we can. This is what we're doing. This is what's working for us. We hope you guys got a whole bunch of value out of this video. And if you haven't already, please do hit the like button.
Subscribe to our channels.
And because we post videos just like this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And you definitely don't want to miss it.
Nope. Until then.
With that, guys, until next time. Bye for now. Say bye, Alfie. Bye, guys.